Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2 where we left off last time. We had just gotten Light of Heavens, we did some keep stuff, we're still doing some keep stuff. We're going to upgrade the weapons of the men. Good weapons for all Grey Cloaks, pay 15,000. He'll go do that. We're also going to get good armor for our men. Men's armor, decent armor, 15,000 gold as well. I sold a bunch of stuff. Actually, both stores are out of money completely at the moment because we sold a bunch of stuff. We're now at 620,000 gold, and we still have stuff in our inventory, which kind of sucks. So that's where we're at. We are supposed to go to the mirror, but we're going to go talk to the keep first. Go talk to Kana a little bit, or Uncas. We've got a problem. Tell the Knight Captain the problem. It's an honor, my lord. Uncas says we have friends in common. I'm sending supplies to Axel and Neverwinter. One of the Grey Cloak patrol stopped my caravans and searched us. To keep it short, the Grey Cloaks are sitting on 2 wagon loads of contraband. Expensive stuff, too. Yesterday, Axel sent a message. He expects that you'll make sure that the cargo gets back to his men here, and with no more Grey Cloak problems. I didn't want to do this, and I did my best to hide it, so what do we do? Couldn't we just arrange a mistake? The seized goods could get lost in the keep. Well, if you're going to help Axel clean up his mess, making the cargo disappear is easy. But what's not going to be easy is the cloaks. The ones who seized the cargo are some of our best men. They're going to look into things. How should we deal with them? I don't want this tracked back to me at any cost. I understand. Looks like it's your lucky day. You'll get your cargo. Thank you, Knight Captain. I'll leave immediately. Axel owes us for this one. This is going to make waves. Yeah, it is. Kana, where are you? We got to talk. I have informed the men that the captain has been knighted. The keep is now not only yours by duty, but by right as well. When we first met, I could tell the greatness was inside you. As always, I am honored to serve. How may I be of service, Captain? I want to talk more in depth about the men and their sergeants. What do you want to know about your troops? Tell me about Catriona. She has weathered many battles in Old Owl well before she got to me. There's little I can teach her. The only decision for her is where to station her. I was planning on holding her in reserve to deal with special missions or important matters. Good. No, that's right. Special assignments. She should go on them. Bevel. He said his only experience at West Harbor was in the militia. If all harbormen are as tough as you, and he, I will have what I need and more. He's experienced in combat and he has natural skill at leading men. He'll make a capable sergeant with training. But more than training, there are undercurrents in him. He wobbles like an ill-balanced blade. If those are addressed, he'll become even more capable. What are his plans? He wants to lead patrols. Yep, nope, that's patrolling. Patrols are fine. No, I'm certain. Do that. Tell me about Light of Heavens. I don't know what to quite make of her. I think she'd be a better adjudicant than I, but she has no initiative. She just follows orders. But her skills are deadly sharp. She will excel in any task you give her. I want her to recruit. I'll let her know her new assignments. And that's everyone. Okay. Cool. And Uncas is doing his thing, so we have that all set up. You remember the party of adventurers that came here looking for work before? They sent you a letter from Port Last. Here it is. It seems they managed to stay alive and bear news. How may I be of service? What's the status of the keep? Master Vidal has started work on reconstructing the keep, but the walls and buildings in the courtyard need much work. It's filled with loyal men and followers, but there still may be a few to find. Okay. Farewell. There's a letter for us to read, apparently. To the captain of Crossroad Keep, it is my pleasure to report the findings from our epic journey to Port Last on your behalf. In the Alliance Arms Inns, we encountered a shadowy fellow from Luskin in the name of Hurling Scar or Early Star. Well, I forget exactly. I tipped the local proprietor, one Faglar or Folger, or anyway, I tipped him with 2 copper to arrange a meeting with the Luskinite. The man was reluctant to speak with us at first, but Maxwell challenged him to a drinking contest, with the loser paying for all the drinks of the winner. After much valiant guzzling, Maxwell only barely lost. After Maxwell rolled under the table, we had to pool all our remaining funds to pay for Sterling Shard's rather large tab. However, we learned one valuable piece of information. This Luskin fool let slip that he had a brother with some business in the south. and he waited in port last for his brother's return. We were determined to learn more of this brother of his. The next day, Jun suggested a different strategy for cracking this Luskan nut. She squeezed Kandrel into one of her more revealing dresses and brought her to see Girling Star. Let me tell you, the man's jaw dropped, as did his eyes. Kandrel ushered him into a private table in the back, where Juan waited, hiding under the table. By masterful use of her feminine charms, Kandrel learned much. To our shock, that Elfinstar's brother named Karlever or Kralfer. Anyway, we were shocked to learn that his brother's intended destination was none other than Crossroad Keep. Joanne was so floored that she leapt to her feet, knocking over the table and dropping a candelabra, which started a small fire. Innkeeper Foglord rushed to put out the fire, but ended up burning off half his mustache. I quickly ushered the first spell that came to mind, Ray of Frost. My quick thinking doused the fire before it could cause any serious harm, but I fear it gave Feargol some minor frostbite. Despite my heroism, we were asked to leave the inn immediately, which brought an end to our investigation. But beware, Captain. Beware of Crawler Lurking Star. Who knows what dark mission brings them to Crossroad Keep. It is my hope that we have provided you some valuable intelligence. As soon as we can raise enough money to afford travel, we shall return to you for our next mission. That sounds like my D&D groups. So good. Alright, so we're gonna go do Eleni's thing now. It's time. Also, we should probably level her up. It's been a while for her. She is only level 12 right now, so she has 4 levels to go or so. Also, she has our Raptor Fluffykins. Very important. Or was it Fuzzykins? What's Elephant's Hide? Get Elephant Hide, that sounds awesome. And another level. Wisdom, yeah, Wisdom's fine. Oops. Oh, well, we didn't take any skills, but we can get some next level. That doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so she is good to go.
Follow along.
I am listening.
Get your pet out.
Well, now, what do you want?
Yes.
Or not. There we go.
Well, now, what do
Alrighty, let's get out of here. We guess we gotta talk to Wolf's people, but that's okay. Let's talk to Sir Naval. I want to see if this actually works. This used to be really bugged and it didn't actually do anything. So 23, 18, 13. This tower will serve us well in the time ahead. The 9 can use this as a base of operations. We thank you. How go your efforts? Can you teach me anything? Well, I don't know, Captain. I suspect you could teach me more than I could teach you. But let us spar. Perhaps I could teach you a thing or two I learned in the Luskan War that might prove of use now. Excellent, well done. You have excellent skill already. Captain, there's little else you can learn from me. Sparring with Naval is giving you a slight bonus to attack. Nope, still doesn't work. It's supposed to increase your attack bonus by 1, but it didn't. Shopkeeper, let's see what you have. So there are 3 items of note, and any weapons? Oh, lots of weapons. What's the Axe of the Broken Plains? It's a hand axe plus 4. Nice. Axe of the Coming Storm. Looks like a throwing axe. I'm just looking at their value. Their value will tell us if they're any good. What's Dragon's Breath? It's a halberd plus 4 with extra fire damage. Kukri of the Eclipse plus 4 and extra negative energy damage. Fancy. Short sword of quick, real short sword of quickness or fake one? No haste per day. I want permanent haste, not haste per day. Any rings? No. Potions? No. Balduran's armor is pretty good. It's full plate plus 2 with plus 3 to charisma, just like in Neverwinter Nights. Red Dragon armor is also like Neverwinter Nights. It's heavy armor plus 5, fire resistance, and its weight is reduced. Tower shield plus 5, only usable by lawful, which is not us, unfortunately. So that's really all we got there. I took some Armor of Command, which I can't wear. It is plus 3 armor, plus 2 charisma, plus 5 diplomacy. Let's see if there's anything else to grab around this place. There's a book called something Enchantments, Abjurative Enchantments. Can't go upstairs. And there's a book called The Sword Coast. So that's really it for this place. Let's move on. We got our armor, but we can't wear it. I'm torn between weapon specialization and like medium armor next level. Some slightly better armor would be good. We're still using light armor, which is not exactly ideal. Also, it's bloody cold in my room today. And we will, of course, get the soldiers better armor as time goes on, too. Did we find any? We found an ore, didn't we? Not very much money, but... Oh, hang on. There's something here. He's saying something. I thought I was just going to get ore, but something's happening. Okay, let's read it all out. I found a new order on that. Listen, I only came here as a courtesy. Most folks are following you like sheep to the slaughter. I just wanted to let you know I'm moving to Waterdeep. There's nothing for me here. After all I've done for you, you're leaving me like this? Alright, so you helped me out. But I would have made it on my own. It's time for me to pursue other options, so it's been great, but I'm leaving. I help secure your fortune. Stick with me, there's more gold to be made. Alright, but if you don't turn this heap of stones into something respectable, I'm leaving. I'm important now, and I won't be living in some shack made of rubble. I'll go get my men and be back soon. Oh, it keeps looking pretty damn good to me. It's got battlements and towers. There's crenulations on the walls. I don't know, whatever. Let's take along some sand and some Quora. And can I bring in Jero? I can. Can I bring anybody else? No, that's the full group. We have everyone we're bringing. I'm not bringing Bishop because I hate him. Circle of the Mirror time. That's where we were headed. We'll do the dwarves as well at some point. Kelgar on our side. Also, we're going to turn Kelgar into a monk. I've decided now. Monks are... You know what? Let's just try it. It might be fun. I think we're almost done his quest anyways.
You can almost feel the shadows in the air. If you stay still for too long, it's like they start clutching at you, trying to drag you down.
I do. We cannot stay here.
Whatever the circle did, they must have found a way to shield themselves from it. If we can find out how they've done it, then we can reach the Vale of Merdelaine. I'm certain of it.
Then let us find what we need to know and leave this place.
Here's
I
the
love his
gathering
voice.
place. Now, hold on. Something's happening. I can just make it out.
It's a big bear.
I feel more at peace with each passing day. I know you sense it as well, Naven. Will silence be your only answer?
Silence and contemplation is my only peace in this place. Do not forget, I am your captive, Vashni.
We keep you here because we believe in the circle. In time you will see that we are right. And when the shadow has passed, you will feel one with the land again.
This isn't the mare anymore. You treat the shadow as if it were a passing mist. You fail to see how it now hangs upon you, upon this whole place.
We are caretakers of this land, and we cannot abandon it.
We're caretakers of a graveyard. Free me from this prison, and let's stop the decay from spreading.
Elders? Is it you?
This is going to go badly.
Elders, forgive me for not seeking you out sooner. I thought you had all died in the claimed lands. How did you...
Who are the ones who follow you?
We are here to seek out your help.
Eleni, who are they?
They are my allies, my friends. They helped me reach here.
They have the stench of civilization and war upon them. As do you.
Our path took us to Neverwinter and through many battles. But this is the one from West Harbor, Elders. The one I had been watching.
The Shardbearer? You have brought the Shardbearer here?
Yep.
She cannot seem to tear her eyes from him, which was the problem before, I believe.
We are here to seek your help, not question Eleni's actions.
Help you? We are but recently remade, and now the one who nearly shattered us has come to break us again? A circle is not complete when one of us is missing, or is too distracted with the trappings of civilization or its people.
Elders, please. I did not intend.
And even now, you defend yourself rather than admitting your negligence.
She might as well be one of the harbormen. and have shared their fate.
Your fascination with the Shardbearer meant that we were less aware of the changes coming to this land until they were upon us. We are fortunate this time that the land itself has chosen to speak.
How... You speak of a common foe. We came for your help.
Who are you to ask of us? You carry within you the very symbol for your civilization's capacity for destruction.
Elders, this King of Shadows, it poses a threat to us all, not just cities and towns.
Have you ever seen this King of Shadows?
No.
Have you spoken with it?
No.
Then what is this king other than a story used to explain forces greater than ourselves?
We overheard you earlier. What does your former leader think?
I am a captive here, Shardbearer. A captive because I refuse to resign myself to madness. Eleni, the shadow is anything but natural. I don't know if Mer Delane can be saved, but I know that we cannot accept it. We must not...
Perhaps I have misjudged your value, Naven.
What have you done to him?
For a druid of power, living within the folds of a tree is nothing. As the land changes, we must change with it, Eleni. Stop clinging to what the mare was, and accept it for what it is now. Your friends will never see as we do, but it is not too late for you. Come back with us and help us weather this storm to its completion.
Do you truly think what is coming is for the best?
Eleni, we must stop the circle now. Are you with me?
I cannot fight the elders. There must be some way that...
So, after all these years of watching, she sees what is
That
important.
sucks.
Is this Shardbearer not unlike the shadow you think you fight? Perhaps you built up an image of the Shardbearer after all that time watching. But it was only a shadow of the truth. In seeing that, perhaps this King of Shadows is not the threat you believe it to be.
Eleni, listen to me. You know the King of Shadows is evil. You know it.
I cannot stand with the circle. But after this I will no longer be
Well,
with you.
that sucks. We're losing
us
our
end this.
druid.
Then you
Oh, well.
are lost to us forever.
Losing our druid.
I am sorry, Eleni, but we have no choice. And you, Shardbearer, you have been allowed to spread your influence for far too long.
We knew this was coming. I'm sorry to see that even the circle has been corrupted. I take no joy in this. That's a lot of bears and stuff. I like how some of them don't even get names. They're just Mare Druid. Being evil means you have crappy influence with most of your characters. It is done. The circle is dead, like the mirror. What's happening? What happened here was unfortunate, but your actions were the right ones, Eleni, and the circle was dead long before you arrived. Don't be unsettled by Vashni's words. I believe you have seen things more clearly than any of us. What will you do now, Elder Naven? I do not know how much is left for you to watch, not any longer. I don't know. The circle is gone, as is the mirror, but much remains untouched. Then join us in our fight. Help us reclaim these lands. No, I'm afraid not. These lands have been ruined forever. However this conflict ends, I know that you will be in the center of it all. My place, however, is with what remains of the mirror. Before I go, tell me, why do you continue to carry that burden in your chest? The shard is merely a tool, and I am not afraid to master it to defeat my foes. How do you know if such a mastery is even possible, and what else aside from the mirror might fall victim to your quest? And Eleni, you may walk with me if you wish. I will, Elder Naven. The circle is dead, but that does not mean I cannot see about undoing the damage done here. My place was always here in the mirror, and I should fight for it here, not within walls. You have taught me much, Shardbearer, but after what has happened here, I cannot stay with you. Too much has been lost, and too much is yet to be lost. It is your decision. I wish things could have been different. I do as well. It has been a difficult journey that we have shared for a time. Here, I won't be needing these things anymore. Take my pack. It may help you in the fight to come. We have lost a character, and she won't be the only one, by the way. Oh, Black Soul Sickle. That sounds awesome. I want to see what that does. A couple Scimitar plus 2s and a Comma plus 3. Can't rest in this area, weirdly. Well, Naven, you stole Eleni from us. There's also a zombie warrior just chilling out there. But you know who we have that's good? We have Kelgar, he's on our side. Nishka might be on our side? Maybe? I actually don't know. We'll head back to Crossroad Keep for now, so we can rest, and then we'll go do the Iron Fists next, I think. Let's go do Kelgar's quest. We need to bring him with us, obviously, because it would be silly to go to the dwarves without him. We'll lose Quora for the time being, and we're going to bring Kelgar. Actually, you know what we should do? Make Kelgar a monk. Which I know sounds insane, but isn't. I haven't actually played a monk in a long time, and though they're not as powerful as in Neverwinter Nights 1, they're still okay, I guess. Plus it gives us extra experience, and we could always use the experience. We're close-ish to a level, but not quite there. First we have to go talk to Kelgar. We have to talk to him about our companions. He has some things to learn about himself. If I were Kelgar, where would I even be? Nope. Nope. Possibly in the keep, I guess. Maybe in the keep. Kralvar Erlingstar. Oh, most noble lord of Crossroad Keep, hero of Neverwinter, your adventures are already becoming legendary. Skip ahead to the part where you tell me what you want. Yes, well, I'll get to the point. Sydney Natal wishes to meet with you to share information she has obtained regarding the weaknesses of the Shadow Reavers. What weaknesses? Regrettably, I'm not privy to that information. It is my understanding that Mistress Natal is keeping this quite secret, even from the host tower of the Arcane. What is this about? If Sydney and the Host Tower have a way to defeat the Reavers, then we must know what it is. Luskan has much to lose as well if the Reavers defeat us. Not that we should trust them completely, mind you, whatever their intentions. Now, what was I saying? Sydney Natal wishes to meet with you and your companions that she believes may be the most use to the information she intends to provide. Which companions? The talented girl from the academy, Quora, and the Githzerai. Zaiv? Me? Her? Why Zaiv and Quora? Mistress Natal has not provided me with that information, just the names, and a mandate that I am not to return without the three of you. Well, that doesn't sound good. I don't understand why she didn't request me, though I'm the most knowledgeable one here. Just because people keep calling you names doesn't make you an expert, Sand. Did you, have any other questions? Why'd you stutter? Are you nervous? I am, sorry. The long journey to here appears to have tired my tongue along with the rest of my body. Rest here. I'll come back when I'm done other things that are more important than your stupid ambush. Maybe it's not an ambush, but it definitely seems like it'll be an ambush. Kelgar, are you in here somewhere? I need to talk to you.
A moment of your time,
Damn it.
Captain. Your orders to patrol the surrounding lands has attracted the attention of a former bailiff named Ziffer.
Well met, Captain, well met. Your Kana here is right. I've been looking to start a small village, and what you've done here, well, I think the land will flourish with you in charge. If you ask me, you've got more sense than many a lord, so I...
Ziffer wants us to sign a village charter allowing him to start a community here. You are a knight, and this is your land, so the decision is yours.
Are there any implications of starting a village here on the Keep lands?
There are, Captain. Outside the keep's borders, bandits, beasts, and monsters wait. Villages offer tempting targets for some of them, and we'll need to continue our patrols to make sure they remain safe.
We're sort of counting on that, Captain. If things get too rough. Most of us are farmers, although a few of us have some training with weapons and the like. If it gets too rough, they'll move to safer land, even if it's less fertile than the patch we're looking at.
Tell me about the town charter.
I fear I am not the best equipped to answer that. But
A charter determines what duty is owed by the village folk and what duty is owed by the lord. If you were a lord, duties owed by you is what I mean. Regardless, you get to carry out the lord's tax and we get your protection. I wouldn't have even come here if you hadn't made clear that you mean to make your lands a better place.
Ziffer's accounting is correct, Captain.
Show me the charter.
Certainly, Captain, certainly.
The charter is written in formal language of court. From what you understand, the terms are typical, except that they only permit tithes at Greengrass and High Harvest Tide. Lord Nasher increased the frequency of taxes greatly after the war with Luskin. Lord Nasher ties the peasants more than twice a year now until he
Aye, and that he does, but we're just starting. We have no fields plowed and no crops to sell at market.
If we sign this, it will be months before we see tithes from them. They will be larger in sum, however.
Forming communities always involves coin. I'm sure you've accounted... you know what? No, that's fine.
Good. Moving on then.
You can
The
just do whatever.
only thing remaining, Captain, is whether you'll sign their charter and allow the village to form on our lands.
Yep.
You won't regret this, Captain. If any of your patrols are near the village, they can expect a warm welcome, and you too.
The keep has already come a long way. We need to patrol the land regularly to keep the village secure, especially right now. Otherwise, they'll leave.
Well, then, we should probably talk to you about increasing the patrols, probably. Oh. There's a little bit of unrest happening. I want to organize the men. I just... Send the men to protect our surrounding lands. Split the men between patrolling the roads and the other one. Good enough. Good enough. Now where's Kelgar? I need to talk to him. Why can't I find you, Kelgar? You must be in here somewhere. Because you weren't outside. It's Aldenon. That's our room. That's where we needed the key. Is there anything even in there? Hey, there is. A bag. A bag of holding. Excellent. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go find Kelgar and get some breakfast, and then we'll do more videos after I get back. And we're going to complete Kelgar's monk quest. It's time for us to make him a monk, I guess, for now. Well, I mean, not for now. Once we make him a monk, that's it. It's over. He'll stay a monk forever. Anyways, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Sweet. I'm going to say that a little bit slower. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And like always, any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Have yourselves a wonderful morning.